Alrighty, time to record a new video. Alright, what am I gonna play? I guess I could keep doing Legend of Zelda. Should I go back to FNaF 4? I don't think my heart has turned to its normal rate. I could keep watching the Walton Files. I think the 5th episode is coming out. Wait, what the hell is that? Yeah, there's a new trailer for a FNaF Freddy's game. Let's watch it. Hey everyone, how y'all doing? Frostbite here, and welcome to out of frickin' nowhere, this Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic teaser debut trailer reaction thing. So as of recording, this literally dropped like a few hours ago. I saw literally everybody is reacting to it. Dawko, FNaF, Razbowski, with the beautiful clickbait title as always. So I figured I'd take my stance on it. Video is only 42 seconds long, so this is probably going to be a bit of a short video. So if you're looking for a 40-minute analysis where I go frame by frame, full MatPat style, and dissect every little single detail about this game and figure out the whole story before it even releases, you're SOL. Honestly, I don't think there's any point in beating around the bush. You know why you're here, you know why I'm here, so I'm just going to click play on this video and stop wasting time. Alright, get your popcorn, get your theorizing, get your corkboard with a red string and photos. 3, 2, 1. Very cinematic. Okay. Puppet music box, I see you. Alrighty. Secret of the Mimic. 2025. Oh man, I gotta wait that long. Man, that sucks. I don't wanna wait that long. I don't wanna wait that long. No, shut up! Alright, so for only 42 seconds, that was surprisingly cinematic. Like, that, it looked very, like, I don't know how to explain it. It kind of gave me vibes of the original Five Nights at Freddy's trailers, the ones made by Scott Cawthon, and the way they were, like, very cinematic, didn't really show a whole lot. Well, I mean, I guess they did kind of show a whole lot, but not in the way that it's like, here's gameplay footage, and here's voice lines from the characters, in the way that it's just kind of like, it's a little teaser, a little snippet, here's a little thing to show, here's a little like musical cue, a glimpse at one of the characters, and then it's done. It's over. That was cool. Oh, but you know I ain't satisfied just watching it once over. It's just like the Five Nights at Freddy's trailer. Time to comb over this with a fine-tooth brush and see what we can find. Okay, here we go. I don't know what that accent was. I'm sorry. Okay, so right out the bat, we have the puppet music box. That is definitely My Grandfather Clock, which is the name of the song the puppet music box is, which is very unusual because I don't think, as of right now, there's a connection between the puppet and the mimic. So I'm very curious as to see like how that plays out, because this is very puppet-esque, like with the music box, the grandfather clock playing in the background. I don't know. This is already, we're 10 seconds in and already I'm very intrigued. Okay, let's keep going. I love the shaky cam too. That's so cool. Alright, give us a glimpse. Let us see the boy. Oh, that is so cool. Okay, so this is definitely a new character. This, obviously, it's the Mimic, duh. But I'm just looking at this, and is that like a little hat? There's a little hat, there's a little clown nose. There's a... Oh god, I thought my battery was about to die. This computer is on 10 different kinds of life support. Please leave me alone. So, as I was saying, there's the hat, there's the nose, there's a little bit of damage, which makes me think this is slightly withered. There's like chipping around the paint. I think there's like little cheeks. And there's a line down the middle, which is very curious, because that gives me Funtime animatronic vibes, which I don't know what the connection is there, but there's the line down the middle. Wait a minute. Pause. Give me 2 seconds. I will be right back. Okay, so I had to pull up a video because I couldn't find like a proper picture. This is in night 4 of Sister Location. This is the Springlock suit that you get put in. That circus baby is like,
You're inside something that came from my old pizzeria. I don't think it was ever used. At least not the way it was meant to be used.
and like I'm bouncing back and forth. Oh yeah, okay, yep, I'm starting to see something. It's not an exact shape, like I think the eyes are a little bit different, but at the same time, like we have the line down the middle and we have kind of like the Ennard-esque eyes, and yep, there's the line down the middle, the eyes. I am willing to bet good money that this suit that Mr. Mimic is in is the Springlock suit from Sister Location, from Night 4 of Sister Location. They are one in the same. And it's interesting because I don't think we've ever gotten confirmation as to what that Springlock suit is. I don't think even Scott has gone out of his way to clarify what it is. So I'm very curious is if this is a way to kind of tie everything full circle. If that the Springlock suit is the same suit from this trailer that the Mimic is using. If that's the case, and I called it like a year in advance, call me Mr. Game Theory. All right, let's keep going. Okay, all right, so there's a whole lot of static. Let's see if I can go back to frame. Okay. Frame by frame. Okay, static. I have no idea what that is. Looks like a weird jellyfish. This thing, more static. 1979. Okay. That's interesting. That is really, really interesting because I think, don't quote me on this, I think this is the earliest date that we have gotten so far in any of these games. Because FNaF 4 was 1983. That was 1983, that was Frederick's Family Diner. This is 1979. So between the connections with the puppet, the connections with Sister Location, and the fact that this is the earliest time in the series, the Mimic, the fact that I think there's some connections between like the Mimic and like Henry from the books, how it's like in the story that the Mimic came from, it was destroyed in a fit of rage and then rebuilt. There are so many moving pieces, and I'm very curious to see how they all mesh together. No, that looks like it's it. Okay. Secret of the Mimic. 2025. I really don't want to wait that long. Steel Wool Studios, you're breaking my heart. Okay, so I just checked the description. There's only 2 lines. To see the future, sometimes you need to understand the past. A brand new original nightmare in the Five Nights at Freddy's universe. Okie dokie. Ooh. Okay, alright. So, there was something that wasn't sitting right with me at the date, so I wanted to look something up. So this is a poster from Help Wanted 2. This is Fall Fest. Now, Fall Fest was also in the original Help Wanted, and the date was 1983, and we were kind of like, oh, this is some sort of connection to Fredbear's and FNaF 4. This one is 1970. So this is 9 years before what is, I'm assuming, the year that the Mimic game is going to take place in. So, God, and there's some theories that like Fredbear's and Freddy's originally started out as like a circus and then turned into like a pizza restaurant thing. So that's very interesting. I wonder if we're going to see any tie-ins to Fall Fest in some capacity. Because 1970 and then 1979, I feel like there is some kind of connection there. Okay, thoughts. I have a lot of thoughts. There are a lot of different moving pieces kind of swirling around in my brain right now. Game takes place in 1979. There are connections to the puppet with the music box and the music box theme playing in the background. We have connections to the suit that the Mimic is wearing, which is potentially the unnamed Springlock suit from Sister Location, which would in turn have connections to the Funtime animatronics and William Afton's kind of like experiments and stuff. We have connections to like the time period that the game is set in, which is around like the Fredbear's area and like the Freddy Fazbear's area, because I think the Freddy Fazbear's came out, like the first Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria came out around that time. We have all of these different like little kernels of knowledge and then like a thread or two connecting them all, but we haven't woven them together into like a proper narrative. And I think we're going to have to wait until we get a little bit closer to like the release date. We'll maybe need like another trailer to give us just another little glimpse into what this game is going to offer us. But that's going to do it for this analysis video. I'm very intrigued. I'm very excited to see which direction this goes, because I like the Mimic. I like the idea. I like the concept of the character. I don't like how it's been executed so far, but I love the concept of the character, and I'm really curious to see where Steel Wool kind of goes with this, because we have a whole year. So I think that they're really gonna dig their heels in the ground and really kind of work on this game, and like I feel like it's gonna be like a big culmination of everything we've seen thus far, like going into the past, kind of resolving some of the mysteries there, while also casting a beam into the future and kind of like offering us a glimpse of what the Mimic has to offer and like its bigger role in the series going forward. I'm very intrigued and I'm very excited. But either way, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like and comment down below. And if this happens to be the first video you've ever seen by me, why not join the community by hitting subscribe and ringing the bell so that way you get notified every single time a new video comes out. So thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all to pieces, and Mimic jump scare! Sorry, I could not resist. See ya!